Hello, everybody. Welcome in.
Hey, how we doing, everybody?
Hello. So, what do you mean we don't have to remove?
Yeah, I was going to say that. I was supposed to. I was going to tell them when we came on. What do you mean we don't have to remove?
Because it's not the video, such to speak. It's just the thing. So yeah.
Well, you'll have to explain us later.
Yeah, because we always hate that little when it shows our faces like a blip, and then it starts.
Oh, I know.
So we remove ourselves, and then while it's playing, put ourselves back on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I know what you mean now.
Yeah. Do that welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
Closing some programs down. How are we doing, everyone? Good to be back.
Yes, we are doing great. We are doing great. I want to welcome in the Bud Files. I want to welcome in Branton, Aaron. Thank you guys for being here. Jody, welcome in.
Hi, Jody.
Susanna, welcome in. How you doing, sweetie? Thank you for being here. Amy, welcome in.
Welcome in.
Jody P. Did I say Jody?
We'll say it again. Hi, Jody.
We'll say it.
Yeah. I know she's out there weeding.
I know. I don't want to miss anybody either. I know you said Susanna. Welcome in.
And we did say already hi to Mitzi from A-Frame Daydream.
Yep,
we already said hi to Dean from Hobbytown Chili and Koi. Yep. And Prodigal, Don, welcome in. Flatbed Aquatics, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Branton, yep, all of them. I think we got everybody.
Yep.
I think we got everybody.
I think so too. So Shane, what have you been up to? We haven't seen you in months. I mean, we've talked, but they haven't seen you in months.
They haven't seen me for a good while. Yeah, I had a little break. You know, sometimes it's needed to be done just to try and get things more in date. You know, getting things sorted out. So I've just been doing my normal thing. You know, researching the knit out most things. So always trying to find little new ways to sometimes to even re-energize even old form, like long form videos and things like that, and moving them into shorts, which anyone that has seen the channel recently would have seen them shorts in a long form video. They would have been either come from a live when we first got the angelfish, that I know both of you were in that live, but to have it then in a short form where it would then bring in the people that would watch predominantly shorts. It can then bring them over and include them into the same video that people watch the long form. So therefore, I'm kind of using both aspects. So there's been that, which has been working. Not going to lie, it's been working very well.
So you want to explain to everybody what you found out and what you're doing with that?
Yep.
And so, for you guys, if your channel, if you're wanting it to grow and you're kind of getting a little stagnant out there and you trying to come up with things, or you need a break maybe, and hi Duke City, welcome in.
Welcome in, Dukes.
Yes. And he found a way that you can rejuvenate your older videos and get a new audience and get a lot of views. So Shane?
Yeah, so it's the program itself is called Opus Clips. Is the program. Basically all you have to do in that, you can have the free version, like if you go and look at the shorts, you'll see in mine it will say the watermark on there, or you can pay for it and have the watermark removed, right, to make it look even better. But basically what you can do is longer form videos live as well, you can just literally go to your channel. Yeah, I can put it in chat. Yeah, bear me one moment. Let me just go to the site, get the link,
And we're
then
going to
I'll
show you.
also.
We're going to have him.
Super
Kevin,
chat.
hi, Super Chat, welcome in. So we're going to
Welcome in, Kevin.
show you one of his videos that he did and rejuvenated a ton of views off of an old live that he did. So we'll
Yep.
show you an example of what this program does.
Yep.
Oh, thank
So
you,
if I
Kevin.
go to here, and then if I go down to there,
Jody,
so I'll paste
no problem.
I'll paste that in there. There's the actual link right there for anyone who wants to actually go and check it out and use the program. And then obviously what I can do is, if I pull up another screen, go back to the channel.
And guys, I'll have full chat on replay. So if you miss it now, you can always go to replay and find it.
And then I'll just go to my short section. And yeah, so I was sitting normally, like just normally, when I was doing shorts beforehand, 526 to 598, sometimes, you know, that kind of thing. Around the 500 marks was like my
Was your
average.
views?
That was my average on shorts.
Yeah,
right?
that's what mine is too.
Yeah. So, you know, even you guys know, like with George, even George don't get many views when I show him, right?
Which is crazy to me. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I actually posted that one yesterday that wasn't using this program, but just because there was the previous 5 or 6 that went over, George has finally hit over the 1,000.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Do you think that by using this program that YouTube puts it out there longer and harder and at a time when there's more people out there because you're actually using a program versus you just putting it out like with no help from just your channel?
So I don't know whether it's because of that or whether it's because, like, I can show, like, you can go put a long form video on, depending on how long it is. Once it's finished doing its thing and it slices it all, it will then put you can have up to 40 shorts from one long form video to pick from. But not only that, it then also gives you a rating of best to lowest.
Wow. Okay.
So therefore you can then go in and go, right, that one's got a 99 all the way down to a 90. Okay, I'll only download those ones and upload them as a short. Anything 80 below, I won't post.
Okay, so
but
like
all the ones that they say are in the 90s, I'll post them.
Okay. All right. You want
Thank you very much, Aaron.
You want to go ahead and get one of the shorts, and that way we can show them what it looks like, and we can present it if you want to.
Well, I've got the channel open, so
All right,
let me go to my screen share, and then go to there.
Hi, Jeff.
Allow. Right, so I've got that there. How you doing, JK? So yeah, you'll see here, guys. This is, the channel.
Hi, Jeff. Melvin, welcome in.
As you'll see, normally going from the 500 mark that we were talking about, right?
Okay.
So George, over 1K. But that was not using the program. These ones that have got 1.4, 1.1, another 1.4 there, a 1.6, So let's just pull up the 1.6. If it's going to play ball. There you go. There's the 1.6 version. And if I was to then play the sound, that would then have the sound from the video where I'm going through talking about what the different fish are.
Oh, because that was off of a live.
That was off of a live, yeah,
Okay.
from the last video.
Now, when they make all these shorts from the video that you give it to produce, when they present them to you, do they already have music, or that is something that
No, you can, once you've downloaded it, I have something separate that I would then send the downloaded files to, and then I can pick it up on my phone just so it's easier to upload the short, because obviously we all know trying to upload the short onto YouTube from a PC can be a pain.
I've never tried it on PC, but
I know they turn around and say, as long as the video is instead of it being 1080 by 1920, which is what we all see, you switch the numbers around so that it becomes the actual short screen size.
Okay. All right. Okay. I did not know that.
So they do say if YouTube's algorithm picks it up in that frame rate, they should automatically then pick it up as a short. But some people still say you need to put in the short thing into the system or anything like that, into your tags, into your titles, for it to pick up. But I just cut out the risk and I just upload it straight from the phone. How you doing, Seska? Welcome in.
Yeah, see, hi CC, welcome in. I've never done it on the PC before ever. Everything I upload, I've actually never even uploaded an actual video off my PC.
Me neither.
Everything I do is on my phone.
Same here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, so there's that one. And then what I can do is, if we remove that screen, I will then go to the pro. Oh no, there we go. Here's the program here, right? So let's go to my dashboard. And then these are all the ones that I've played around with from all the way from my gaming channel, when we first brought the angelfish, things like that. How you doing, Stubbsy? So that one that we just showed, that came from this video.
Okay, now when you give it that video, is there options where you can say, yes, you want the text on there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yep. So there's a bunch of options you can choose from.
There's a bunch of different items that you can pick on how you want it, whether you want like a Mr. Beast look where it's got the text, or whether you want it text-free or slightly more clarified and things like that. So yeah, I just picked it to see how it goes. And then from that one video, this is what it gave me. So these are all the shorts that it created.
So we can, in theory, go back to some of our older videos. And not only can you maybe change up the thumbnail on that video to help it get back out there and get more views, you can actually use this program and it will break down and give you all these shorts off of that video. Now, you can also add a link to that video on these shorts, correct?
Yes. Okay. So when you upload any short, there's a section in your settings that says related video. Okay.
Hi, Cheryl.
You literally then drop the link in, or you don't even drop the link. You can just click on the little note button on the side, and then it'll pull up all your videos, and then you just pick which one you want it to relate to. So I've got all of these linked to the long form video.
Okay.
So therefore, then if I post, say, which is what I did, 1, 2, didn't post that one. 3, 4, 5. That's 5 shorts that have got the same video link on them. So therefore, you've got 5 times the chance of someone clicking on the video and going to the long form instead of just one.
Somebody had asked, do you know if there's a mobile app for that program? Or is it just like PC based?
One momento. That's a very good question.
Yeah, I think it was Branton. Branton asked that.
Let me just go and check for you. Opus clip.
God, I hope you can't hear that. That's where the sump pump has been going nonstop.
So yes, there is a Android app. I don't know if it's on iPhone because I don't have an iPhone, but there is a Opus AI clip maker on.
Can we share that?
On your mobile phone?
Awesome. Let me.
Can we share that link or no?
Let me see here.
Don't know if it will. Don't know if it will let me actually share the link for it, but I know it is. I've just looked on there and seen it is there.
So maybe go to Google Play and.
Yeah, you could do it through Google Play and do it that way, I guess.
Well, here, let's do it this way.
Because yeah, you see how obviously this one here with the 500. That had a 99 rating, right?
Okay.
There you go. Brandon's just put the link in there for Wayside. Catch you later, Jill and John. Thank you very much for popping in.
Oh, bye.
Appreciate
Have a good
you
one,
guys.
John and Jill, thank you so much. Yeah, but he's putting it in for Apple.
Create short clip.
I
know. I see one. It says Opus AI.
That's it. That's it.
It is?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Basically, you're basically using AI, which is why you can get it clearer, because the AI adds the different filters and things like that automatically for you, so that it sharpens your videos up. So not only does it create it, it also will add like a light effect. So if you've got like, say, this one was in quite a bright room. So it naturally added a dimmer so that it actually dimmed the background.
Okay.
Because I was just in the front room where it's predominantly white. So it doled it down. But this one here, as I say, it says 900. It was just to thank you for the fact that we're getting up close to 500, right?
Right.
Now, if I go...
Dean's saying you can help him on Wednesday.
So if I go to the channel and we just go to the short and we scroll down to where that video is here, right? That got 1.1 thousand.
Wow. That's yeah. I mean, I just think it was a neat thing to tell people about, because if you've got all these videos that you've done, even if you find yourself wanting to go on vacation, whatever, and you're not going to be filming new content, you can have all these videos ready to drop and put them all in there, and all that work is done, and you can concentrate on maybe going on a vacation, and your channel is still dropping videos.
Still dropping shorts every day. You sell it up to drop 2 or 3 a day.
And
then that way you're not getting any drop or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean it's a great program. I like it. I like the videos that it produced. I've seen the videos.
Edits are needed for clarity sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, they are.
You see,
they are. And yep, Seska, I've used it as well for my Twitch.
Huh.
Because I've been over on Twitch now for coming up for 7 years.
And Mitzi's asking, how long are those shorts that it creates? Are they like
you can adjust?
Oh,
You can adjust how long you want them for. Some of them
Okay.
some of them are like 16, 17 seconds. Some of them
Okay.
are 30 seconds. But
Hmm.
that's what it
Welcome
picks
in.
up. Predominantly, that's what it picks up.
welcome in, Dennis.
They usually make them around 30 seconds maximum,
Okay.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because if I go back to this one, it would normally. So that one's 40 seconds. This one's a minute and 3. But you look at like the ones that I've posted, 24 seconds, 33, 15, 16 seconds. So
Okay.
they make them all different. So then, therefore, you can then adjust which ones you want. Because sometimes we've all been there, right? We're going through shorts. Sometimes you're like, oh, this is a quick one. Lovely. I can go on to the next one. But because it's quick, it plays the whole short, which then means for the algorithm, someone's watched the whole short instead of it being a minute long and having to actually sit there for a minute like that watching, versus you've watched it thinking it's going to go on for longer, but it's already done.
Yeah.
So before they know it, especially with fish swimming, they could be watching it twice before
And
they
I
even
have done that.
before you realize it's actually relooped itself.
Looping. I have done that so many times. I can't even tell you. Until I finally figured out I probably watched something 4 times.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh gosh, okay, it's a loop. Never mind. And then I keep scrolling. Yeah. Yeah.
So things like that is quite it's an interesting thing, because as you say, people have watched the whole thing without actually realizing.
Yeah. That's actually pretty clever. I mean, that really is pretty clever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great idea. Hopefully people can download it, work with it, play with it, and hopefully it helps them. I mean, I know I'm going to mess with it after you were showing me this week all the stuff you're doing with it. I have yet to do anything with it, but
so if I go quickly back to the channel, most of these, right?
Yeah.
Have all come from 1 or 2 videos in the last. Now I'll give you a time frame, which makes it a lot easier for people to kind of realize. So I haven't uploaded one today. I've got a couple ready to go for later on, because I've got to work out the setting them up so they auto drop. I've still got to work that out. But most of these were actually done in the last 72 hours. Now, thinking I haven't dropped anything today, so these were all done the past 2 days. Right? And they're your numbers you're getting. Like these 1.6s, that was within 24 hours of posting.
Crazy, huh?
Hi, Mel. Welcome in. That is crazy. That is really crazy.
Hi, Carl.
On the as I showed you on the 3rd, I had the achievement come through saying congratulations, 30,000 views, right?
Right.
On the 4th, it had gone up another 5,000 because I got another achievement.
I saw it. Yeah, I saw
literally within 24 hours, it went up 5,000 views.
And that's just by using this program. And that's why I said, I think YouTube, for whatever reason, puts these shorts out longer and at the right time. Because I noticed shorts that I put out around 4 PM my time, they'll hit 1,000, no problem.
Mhm.
If I upload a short late at night, maybe I'll get 500-600 views, and that's it.
Yep. Yep.
So timing is a very important thing.
Mhm.
So if I really want a short to do well, then I'll wait till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, drop it. If I don't care and I just want the short up there because I think it's cool, I'll drop it when I do it. I don't care. So
Yeah.
and it just makes me think that that's what they're doing.
Yeah, because what I could also do is just as a kind of as a tester, just to show people, right?
Yeah.
So if we just go, we'll have to do this we'll do it the other way, right? Let's go to the one we haven't seen for a long time, right?
Okay.
Take a video.
Oh my God, Ricky! Hello.
How are we doing, everybody?
Hi, Ricky.
So if we take,
Nice to see you.
we'll just take the unbowling video, right, as an example. And we'll just pull that back to the channel. Go to Optimus. Then we'll go back to home. And then we'll just drop it. Paste it in there, which is just your normal video link that you can just copy from the top. So there's your video, right?
Okay.
All right.
And then what you do then is you then scroll down. Quick presets. So for gamers, if they want to use this one here, where it will always put your webcam at the top of the bar, top of the screen, no matter where your webcam is on your video or anything like that, it will always put it at the top because that's how the preset's made. It will naturally just move it for you.
Okay.
No playing around trying to cut it and move it. Or you've got, the karaoke style Beastie.
So what were
just-
you using for your fish ones there? Yeah.
So I was using predominantly the karaoke one because it's got the text with the green.
Oh, the text.
just so it's
okay.
more of a visible,
Yeah.
right? But obviously we don't have like that. So most of them, because I've used them, they're going to give me presets mainly with the text, which is not gonna matter because obviously we don't need it because there's not going to be any there because it's an underwater bowling. There may be the odd one or two words, and then literally you just click, get clips. Obviously, you get daily credits, and then it's already at 20%.
Wow.
And then you just leave that to run.
And it's right now creating shorts.
Now it's chopping.
Yeah, it's making sure it's going through it, figuring out what would be best for the short.
There you go. Amy's already on it. She's testing it out.
There you go. I mean, talk about a game changer for content creators.
I know.
Mhm.
Get your stuff out
Super
there.
helpful. And
Yep.
and if you're getting all those watches and views, I mean, that's got to like bounce up your watch hours. Because I mean, I'm looking at all these other people that are seeing this short, going to see the full length video of it because of that.
So
short.
let's just tell you what. I'll just go to my studio.
All right.
And
Okay.
we'll see what it's done the last 48 hours. 28 days. Right?
Welcome in, Tim.
Hi,
So
Tim. Welcome
I
in.
believe it's on. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah.
So within the last 72 hours, it's gone up 14 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah. So at the moment, we're now sitting at 17 hours of watch time in the last 28 days.
Wow.
And view-wise, it's gone up to 9.5K, which is 7.9K higher than normal. So in the last 3 days, it's gone up a total of 7.9 thousand.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That is crazy. Yeah.
You know, you can see this is where I didn't post. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is literally when I have posted on
Yeah.
the 30th. And then highest we've had total view wise in one day. That's when I dropped four shorts on the first day,
Mm-hmm.
just to give it a kickstart. Just on that one day, we had the high peak of 3.8K in that one day
Wow.
from the shorts that we uploaded.
Yeah, I mean, it's a free program. You don't have to pay for. I mean, you can pay for it, like you said, to get the watermark off.
Yeah, you can pay to get the watermark off, but
Mhm.
I'll leave it on for people to see it.
Yeah, because look at, I mean,
Then they can go.
yeah,
Right.
look at the views that you're getting off of it with the watermark. I mean, wow. And I don't think people care about the watermark, to be honest with
Now,
you.
I know
No.
there is quite a few larger fish tank channels that I've watched and things like that since I've used the program, where you see the text come up and you're like, okay, so you're just paying for it and you're using that as well. Once you know what they use to make it, you can work out who's using it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know, I mean, we all know that when you look at some of these other channels that have all these views, all
Mhm.
these subscribers and all this everything, and you're seeing, you know, that okay, what are they doing different than what this other person's doing? Because now your favorite channel that you like, it's
Yeah.
like they're putting out more content, better content than this other channel. Hi, Mark, welcome in.
How are we doing, Mark? Welcome in.
And yeah, my horse lost. Darn it. But anyway,
Mhm.
oh well, it's not a big deal.
So,
But
Cole, I'm in the UK.
Carl, he's in UK.
Yeah, I'm in the UK, buddy. But
yeah,
I've seen a lot of the American channels using it.
yeah. I mean, you know, they're doing something. You know that they've got that extra help
Mhm.
to get their channel out there. Because I mean, you know, I'm not going to diss on any channel because they all have good content, but
Yeah.
some of them are just different than others that you would think would do better. Because you know, how many times have we come across a channel that goes, "Wow, they got great content. Why is this channel not growing?"
I can put a name out right now that should be twice the size he is for his content. G.
Yeah, G Love, I know, I agree. G Love is awesome. I love watching his videos.
Mhm.
I absolutely
Mhm.
love the guy,
I
and
know.
his content is amazing. Why does he not have a bigger channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yep.
I don't understand it. I mean, the content is above and beyond what I see on other channels.
Yeah.
So, Tim, we are looking at Opus Clips, where we can basically take a long form video or live and create shorts from it. So at the moment, we've still got 9 minutes left to go on that, right?
On the one you did, yes. Yeah.
On the one we've put up, we've still
Tim,
got
let
9
us know if
minutes
you
to
want him
go
to
on
drop
that.
the
So
link
we'll
again.
just come by. We'll just come back to it. I'm
Oh,
just leaving
Amy's
it on
already.
there for now.
You sold Amy on it. She's like, "Wow, this is so cool."
Right, Amy?
Take care, Carl. Thank you so
Take
No
much.
care.
worries, Cole, buddy. You take care, buddy. Have
Carl.
a great day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna
Yep.
try it. Why not?
Yep, Tim.
Yes, Tim.
So yeah, it's certainly something that's worth. It's free end of the day, guys. You know, just like clicking the like button down below. It is free.
Hmm.
So, you know, it's just why not give it a go?
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome,
Mm.
Amy.
And yes, that was a little shameless plug.
I know. Shameless plug there. I wasn't going to say it, but
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So,
Tim,
yeah,
let us know if you need us to share the link again for you. And if you do,
yeah, if you need us to drop us a link again, we can.
but yeah, this
Shame I
is,
doesn't work out how to pin it, because otherwise I just pin it to the chat.
Mm.
I'm not sure if you can.
thank
I
you,
know,
Amy.
I know on the other channels you can. There you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's Amy just dropped Shane's channel. If you guys want to go and check
Thank you
out,
very much, Amy, for that.
you can definitely go watch the clips that he is talking about on his channel. Okay, can you drop it one more time, Shane, for Tim? Tim, what do you want? Do you want the PC version or do you want the mobile version?
Well, even if you go onto, I believe, the site, there may be an option
For mobile?
where you can, when you're on mobile, you know, social accounts where you link your accounts. You know, you got your help center if you need any help.
Jody subbed to you,
Oh,
Shane.
thank you,
Thank
Jody.
you.
Thank you very much, Jody.
Thank you, Jody.
So yeah, I
said
can invite
PC.
people.
The PC. Can you share the
PC.
PC link again?
Yeah.
He
Okay,
found it. He
we'll
said,
drop
he
it.
found it.
Oh. An Android link. Somebody already did, but yes, whoever shared it the first time, can you? I think it was Brandon, wasn't it?
Brenton did the iPhone
Yeah.
one.
Brandon done the iPhone.
He did the Apple one.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the one I picked up.
So yeah, if you say like you've got long form video, right, and you want to create even a B-roll for it, there's even an option right here to create an AI B-roll.
Oh, wow.
So therefore, you can make a B-roll from the footage that you've made in your long form video and then create it into a B-roll.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if you do get the paid version, is it just that the watermark's gone, or does it open up other features and other opportunities to do different?
I believe. So let's just have a look at what it actually says here. So obviously, I've got the free trial at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which then gives you animated captions up to 20 different languages, AI clips with virtual score, or you can auto post to YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram Reels, powerful editors, filter and silence remover, AI B-roll, import up to 7+ sources, export to Adobe Premiere for those that are using Adobe Cloud as well. So if you want to like create the B-roll and then transfer that over to Premiere Pro and then be able to actually add that into where you're going.
Mm-hmm. I agree, Amy. Yeah.
Social media schedulers, so you can even schedule from here instead of having to go into YouTube to schedule where you want them to be at what time. You can set that in the app, just in the app.
Hi, Munchie. Welcome in.
So therefore, it automatically sends it from here straight to YouTube at the time you schedule it for.
Wow.
So you don't even need to then download it, send it to YouTube. You can just tell this one, okay, send it to YouTube tomorrow at 3 p.m. Send 3, and then the next day send 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I know people that when I've done my research and watched videos on it, they would have people that would usually take them a week going through all their videos, cutting it out and making shorts, right? This way it's actually tripled the amount that they can produce and pick from. So yeah.
I'm sorry. Her comments, it's hilarious.
Which one?
She no. The one she says, I hope this is what you asked for, Jody. I'm on an Android phone, or am I confused? LOL. What she was asking for, Mel, is the link for this program that Shane is showing us for her Android phone. That's what she was.
It's tuned out.
That's so funny.
So yeah, you've got intercom. You've always got chat support here if you need it. You can change the font
Exactly.
as well, so you can adjust it to how you want it to look. You're not just stuck with one font. You can change it. No worries, buddy. We'll always give you that A for effort. Come on.
Oh, Mel, you crack me up. Oh my gosh, that's
So
so
yeah,
fun.
you get your workspace. Obviously, the social media scheduler, as you can see here. So in the paid version, you'll get the intercom chat support. You'll get your social media scheduler. You'll be able to get export to Premiere Pro, and you get the auto post. So just for the fact of you got your auto post and your scheduler, that alone in itself, once you think that the program's worthy of it, just them
Okay.
two things alone are going to save you a lot of time.
Well, the big ta-da. What do they charge you to if you want to have the paid version?
Let's go upgrade. Let's go and see.
Ah,
1450 euros
What is it?
for the pro per month.
So $15 a month.
15 euros a month. So it's about 20
euros, like
around $20.
Yeah, $22, whatever.
Okay, so we'll just use the free version.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot.
So yeah, you got your starter one, which is 15 euros a month, or you got your pro or your business.
Oh no. Sydney, that
I
just
tried
cracked
cooking
me up.
yesterday, exploding the plate. Holy moly.
I tried cooking. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I hope there were no injuries.
Oh, okay. Amy's saying it is $15. Okay, $15 ain't too bad a month.
No.
I mean, if you're really serious about growing your channel and you
Yeah.
want to be able to drop that content every single day, and you just have to click on a few things and then let it run, and it's doing it for you. I don't know. I mean, $15 ain't bad.
Right, here we go. It's already done it, right? Skadoosh.
Yeah, like you said
So-
too, it's also sharing on multiple platforms, whatever you click on. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's not a bad price actually.
So this wasn't the greatest of videos anyway. I knew it wasn't.
Right.
So like the highest rating's only in 82. But you can now see from a video,
It
it's got an
created 4 of
82.
them.
It's created 4 of them. Gives you the rating. I knew they weren't going to be high numbers. That's why I
Right.
didn't use it beforehand. I'm only using
Yeah.
this as a
A
view,
demo.
so people can see how
Yeah.
how it cuts it.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, you know, it gives you an 82.
So let's see the first one that it did with the 82 rating. And like you said, you have only picked out 90 or above.
Yeah, obviously it's only going to show a small.
Can we make it bigger that the one screen?
No, it won't allow you to actually go full screen.
No,
on
me.
it. The only way to do it is if you go to the 3 dots and go solo mode.
Full screen layout.
There you go.
There you go. Maybe they can see it better.
So this was just when we were going through, you know, some of the small fry that we grew on from the 4-week-old.
Wow.
Now, why
Which
is
se-
Sony rating that at an 82? What's wrong with it? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't see why it would rate at 82. I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's centered. It's showing you exactly what you were trying to show in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would post that one.
I'll give that one a download. And obviously, as you can see here, you can, if you've got voice on it, you could enhance your speech. You know, so if you find out you watch a video and your S's, your P's, things like that are a little bit high, and you're getting a bit of a pop, then you can put the speech on, and it will turn that down.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much the same reason why I put on the extended foam on this microphone.
Okay.
Because it reduces the gap between here and where the actual microphone is. So any S's and P's, the pop gets filtered out in this section before it actually hits the microphone at the bottom.
Oh, okay. All right.
So when I'm just naturally talking, what I'm hearing with like the T's and the P's and everything else doesn't come across to you guys.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'd be curious to see what that one does.
Well, it's downloaded. I'll send that over to the other way place later, and I'll upload it. We'll do that one as a tester.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Nice.
guys will all be able to see that later on. And obviously, you know, it's just pulling it over.
And let's see the
Thanks,
let's see
Fish,
the one they're only given 65.
Actually, you might as well leave it on that one. It's better size.
Poor Zini.
I know.
It's
I
him.
like that one. What's wrong with that one?
No.
I don't see anything wrong with that one. There you go. Munchie, I agree. Poor Zini. Yeah, that
Well,
I like it. I like it. I don't see anything wrong with that.
yeah.
But it might be because it's 106.
Oh, it went over. But
Because
here
it's gone
again,
over.
you can always adjust that, can't you? Can't you? Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you just click on it, you know, edit clip.
Oh, here, let
Oh,
me.
so you can edit what they created. You can edit it further. Okay.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
put you in full screen so they can see what you're doing.
You know, all you do then is you just come down to here.
You can either cut the front or the back, or
and just gives you advice.
Quit telling us what to do.
So I'll leave it at that part there, and we'll get
There you
rid of
go.
that. And then you'll be able to. You can put music on here from here, depending on what you've got. You can turn it into B-roll. Need to add, if you want to add some text to it. If you want to look at all the different templates as well, you know, you can. If you want to enhance it, you can tell it to you know, speech enhancement, move emojis.
Wow. And
We'll
this
just
is all
we'll just
off
leave it.
the free
This is all off the free, all off the free.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it couldn't generate the B-roll probably because it's from a short.
Oh,
But yeah, it's definitely something that it's easy to work with. That is for sure.
there we go. All right.
Very nice.
Very
Nice.
nice. So hopefully that does help some people.
Yeah, it's always worth something playing around with,
Yeah, definitely.
Well, the views don't lie. It's definitely
Mhm.
helped. So
Right.
Well, yeah, considering we've dropped. Well, we're not dropped, but we've gained over 14 subs in the last 3 days. Just from shorts.
yeah, so if you're a content creator that doesn't put out a whole lot, and you
But
wanna
you've
bump
you've
up,
made some.
there you go. This is definitely going to help your channel grow, get out there, be seen. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, I never heard of it
Mm.
until you brought it to my attention. I was like, I never heard of that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like you say, if you're predominantly
No,
a long form video channel and you don't really have time to be walking around, I've got to get my shorts in, and trying to get it, because yeah, we all know making the shorts, because we've got that such a short time span to make them.
Mhm.
We've got to then try and think of all the effects and filters and everything else to make it stand out. Where with this, you can just take a long form video that you've been filming, create it, and then pick which one you want.
Mhm.
I like
It's
that.
it's not the fact of, we've just made you 40 shorts, you must use all 40 shorts. No, you pick the ones you like the look
Yeah.
of.
Hi,
If they
Sunfish.
because if they catch your eye, then you got a higher chance of them then catching someone else's.
Yeah, I'm glad you showed me, because this is a great idea.
Something to play with, yeah.
Something to play with. I'm definitely going to download it on my phone and mess with it and see
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
comes
so
of it.
I use it on here, and then I've got a couple of friends or whatnot that I'll just send it to, and then I can download it from the phone off from that chat.
Wow.
Mhm.
Because you then download it from the chat onto your phone, you can then go onto your YouTube, go onto where your shorts are, press the upload, put that video on, and done.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
try it. I'm gonna
definitely
see what
something to
happens.
go. Yeah, go check it out. And
Yeah, because you have
Yes,
a
definitely.
lot that you were doing with your building,
I
Maureen.
know. We're waiting for the season to start again this year, for God's sakes, if it ever stopped raining.
Yeah.
But my point is you did a lot of building videos. This is the time of year people in our area are Googling, looking for videos to
Mm.
show how to build ponds.
Mhm.
You could go back to your original building ones, make 3 or 4 shorts out of one video, and then
Yeah.
go to the next one, go to the next one, and then you'll be
Yeah.
putting out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I would do if I were you.
Just to see what it does for views.
I would.
Yeah.
Why not?
Definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
It'll be interesting. Yeah. I mean, some of them, it's like, it's like 70 views, and then another one I'll get 500 views. I'm like, what's the rhyme or reason why, It's weird.
It
Mine
is.
are usually short. My videos aren't long. They're usually like 4 or 5 minutes. I don't really do long ones anymore.
Yeah, but I can still take a few out.
It will still take that, right? And yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, longer the form the video is, the long just means the more shorts it will create.
More shorts, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely not a bad idea.
interesting to give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, so it's nothing, no harm, no foul. It's free.
Right. Like you say, if it doesn't do anything, then so what, right? But if it does, that's great. So
Yeah,
I
one
mean,
moment, I'm being
you
called.
definitely proved it did something. I mean,
Mhm.
it's
1
great.
second.
Yeah, so that was interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that was definitely interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think my next video is going to be on. I'm going to be putting plants into my bog. I'm going off to the nursery, which is a nightmare because that's a lot of money being spent. But there's plants I want to get, and I'm going to dabble with quite a few herbs this year. I'm going to be
Oh.
putting herbs in my garden. I want to get some aquatic mint.
Hmm.
That stuff does really good and it's really delicious. We've had it before. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get stuff like that. What I think I'm going to wind up doing is just taking it, and I've got the felt left over from when we did the pond, and
Mhm.
just put a bunch of dirt in there, wrap it up with the felt, put them in baskets, and
Put
try
them
it
sit
that way.
there and-
I
Yeah.
had scallions, basil. Scallions, basil, and aquatic mint in my last pond, and it did great. It's all on how you
and
do
it
it.
did great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
And I don't have to water them, so I like that too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
And they're
be.
doing the job. They'll be eating
Yeah.
those nitrates.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be.
Oh, don't talk to me about nitrates. Yeah, yeah. We lost all the small koi in the small pond.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Massive nitrate spike, and it wiped them all out.
Oh wow.
Ah. Thank you, Ricky. Oh, once I gotta get it.
Thank you so much, Ricky. Appreciate that. Yeah. No.
Coming out of the tap, they're not that bad. Not that bad coming out the tap. We're talking when you not so much the nitrate, but when you look at the nitrite, you know how when it's bad it goes blue, right? Like dark blue.
Yeah.
We're talking the nitrates with that bad, it went black.
Oh my gosh.
It went off the freaking chart.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know why?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, that would scare me.
So literally, I've had to do probably an 80% water change, and the Emodia's back down to, it's still got a tiny green tinge, so it's still sitting about 0.5, which I don't mind. Between 0 and 0.5 for koi is fine.
Yeah.
But it's trying to dilute the nitrate to get that down, because even now it's still sitting at like I think it's sitting about just not quite 100, but it's in the low 90s. So I'm having to literally wash that down, leave it a couple of days, test it, drain again, refill, clean the filters, and just keep trying to dilute it down so I can get it back to that kind of level where I can then restock.
Wow.
Nitrates in southwest London are always 0. Tap average is about 35.7. Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Wow. Never had that happen. Thank God. Knock on wood somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It'll happen eventually. If you're gonna have fish, it's gonna happen. I just haven't had it happen. Yep. I haven't had it happen yet. Wow, I could not spit that out. I could not spit that out to save my soul.
Tongue twister.
Tongue tied.
Yeah.
But
one moment, I'm being called for food. Jesus.
Okay.
Just holding and wrapping.
Yeah, I've had a lot of other issues. That's for darn sure. But that's one thing I've not had is the unfortunate displeasure of walking out there and seeing every one of my fish belly up. Could not even imagine what I would do if I saw that at all. Wow. But yeah, but next week we're hoping to bring a couple on here that are going to show you. Well, I can't really talk about it yet because we have to get things finalized. But next week's show should be really, really good. Very entertaining, and it should be another show geared to helping your channel.
Shops, but they make people hungry.
Ah. Hi, Deb. We are
How are we all doing?
We're just shutting her down. We're at our 1 hour mark.
Yep.
Yep.
It was
We
a
are
quick
at
hour.
our mark. I was going to wait for Maureen to come back. I don't know what happened to her.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think she's had a phone call. So
all right, then we'll go ahead and take off because that might be a while. But thank you
Yeah.
guys. Hopefully, all the information Shane gave you, it was very helpful to you and your channel.
Yep.
And I'm gonna
hopefully,
go ahead.
guys, also let us know if if you use it and you get good or bad results from it. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Definitely, please let us know. But thanks, everybody. I'm gonna let you go so you can go finish out your Monday, go back to work, whatever you
Yep.
have to do. Thank you guys
Mhm.
again for stopping in, and stay sweet.